Hey guys, Tony with Accurate Automotive Services. Today I'm replacing the headlight switch and control panel for a 2008 Maserati Gran Turismo. First time doing this repair here, and went online, pretty much no videos, picture tutorials. I couldn't find anything that would kind of make my life easier here. So looking with on the new unit and looking at some of the used items on eBay, I was able to navigate myself through this process. And hopefully my video will make your lives a little easier if you guys ever decide to replace this particular unit. So I'm going to assume the process is going to be the same on any Maserati that has the exact same setup. Alrighty, so I'm replacing this unit right here. This is what it looks like outside the car. This is the back end of it. These are the two plugs that you're going to be connecting. And let's start with the procedure here. So first you're going to start with pulling down on this kick panel. It's hinged at the bottom. So with a little bit of persistence, it's tabbed on this side and tabbed on the other side. So just pull that down with the hinge, it'll float down. Just as a quick note, I have already replaced the unit. I left everything loose, so kind of guide you through this process and you'll get the idea of what goes on in here. Now we're going to start by pulling this panel down, and then below here, I'm going to grab a little marker. You're going to find two 4mm Allens. Okay, I used a Allen socket, pretty long screws, so you're going to be turning these for a little bit. If you have a power drill, make your job a little bit easier. All right, so you're going to remove those two screws from here, and then you are going to remove the wooden panel at the top. Now, just as a heads up, over time with these Italian leather interiors, Ferraris, Maseratis, they tend to melt, become gooey. So what I did is, you can either run a wedge tool in here to kind of loosen it up, run it across the top, okay, and I did the same thing here on the wooden piece, and that will facilitate removing of the parts. Start by removing the wooden fixture here. I found it easier to pop this end out first. All right, then work your way out to the other end, and the whole unit will come out. And so you see, this is what it looks like in the back. All right, and just forget the two tabs where my thumb is go facing the door. All right, there's a little cutout there, so it's a pretty much given. And then you will find another two 4mm Allens over here. Alrighty, once you remove these two, this particular slot here, the part actually slides into a little groove here. All right, so the best way that I found to take that out is you pull from the bottom, you lift this side up, and then you should be able to slide the whole unit down. So let's try and do that. So I lift the bottom up. You can tell I'm pulling this end out, and then on that little slot you just kind of slide it down. As an FYI, it is very sticky in there. Just try to, again, break it loose. What I did is from the top here, I pushed it down with the wedge tool here to help it free itself. All right. Once that unit comes out, obviously the two plugs are going to be connected. All right. This one here will be closed. This is a little tab here. You press it, the little safety thing comes out. And this one here, it's got the little release. Just pull these out. And then what you have to do on the old unit is you're going to see that there are little Phillips heads. All right, they go around the plate, the silver plate here, metal plate. Those will have to be removed. They hold the new switch assembly in place. Now, when I removed these screws, I couldn't free the switch. So what I ended up doing is I took these larger Phillips heads out. Once this plate came out, the switch easily popped out. Okay, and so trying to do this single-handed, those little tiny Phillip heads, that's where they go. All right, all around. Okay, now install is exactly the reverse. So slap the switch in, put the metal plate on, put the larger Phillip heads on, go around with the little guys, little Phillips screws, tighten them up. Don't go crazy, tighten them. Somebody must have replaced these already, and they easily crack. Okay, sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to do this single-handed here. All right, so once you assemble the unit, I'm not putting the plugs back in, but just to give you a little heads up on this end here, where it slides out, just basically, just beware too, there's this little pin here that goes into this hole. So basically slide that, try one more time, slide that up, align the pin on this side, push it in, and you're all set. Don't forget to plug the connectors. I don't know if I brought that up, but that should be pretty much on how to replace this. Hopefully my video will help you guys out. Again, I'm sorry just about the lighting and doing this single-handed, a little bit challenging, but this should be it, and good luck.